me that lighter. Thank you, baby. Get money, stay about the way, that's my MO. Pick up out the sticky OZ with my kinfolk. Beating down your block 5.0 Lorenzo. Mossberg on my side, it's the and then what show. First I'm gon' stash some chips. I had these clout chasers hate me off real. Bow stash in the back of the couch. It's the and then what show. Get to the house.
Hey. Huh? Hey. Yeah. We back.
That intro was hard.
Huh? Moss up in this motherfucker.
That intro was
Moss in the building.
fire.
And then what podcast episode 99.
99.
One away from the century mark.
Whoa.
You know, you boy, the host with the most back in the building.
Hey.
Boy Moss here. Big word here, big word. Put this shit up in a bun for y'all niggas. Put this shit up in a bun, bunned up.
No, sometimes you gotta put the crown on.
Understood.
That's just so I can make it visible. Because you know, the real one, you can't see.
Yeah, the power.
Yeah.
Understood. But we got a special guest in the building today. Huh?
For sure.
My dog, formerly known as Throwedboy Rambo.
Yes,
But now here today is Mr. Devon McKoy Christian.
sir.
Huh?
What it do?
In the building. Been a minute, my dog.
Yeah, man.
What's good?
Nice to
Had to pull up.
on these occasions.
Hit me up randomly.
Yeah.
Had to pull up. How you feeling? How life treating you?
Man, feeling good, man. Glad to see you know. You manifesting into something, man.
Trying to do something?
Yeah.
Trying to do something?
Man. It's only, Mossberg, man. You know how it goes.
Yeah. You know, make some shake.
I know it.
Make some shake.
Also, always been with the camera.
Make some shake.
You always stay with the
Or
camera.
recording something, some type of recording, editing, imaging, all that. Yeah, fun.
sure.
We here. How you feeling though?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling
going
good,
on?
man. Feeling great, man. Doing some good things, man. Some community things. And
Community thing. I see the positive wave you got going on right now.
yeah, man.
I ain't been seeing a lot of drops here lately.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's the wave we on in life today?
Man, it's all about the backup plan, man. When you not one of those mainstream artists, you gotta think of other ways to, whatever you want to stand for.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
it's just about filling in the gaps and the problems and in the areas that I'm familiar with. So where I was a problem, I figure how I could be a solution.
Right, yeah, for sure.
That's a fact.
You got the answer.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You might have, I might have felt that test back in the day and shit, but now I got the answer for you. If you listen to me,
Yeah.
this shit is really a cheat code for you.
Right.
And it's hard to get through to people sometimes, unless you really got that experience. Because even then, it might be difficult because somebody like, man, listen, I don't know now. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm going through right now, even though you can relate and stuff like that. But it's
When
good for
you
the youth to see that and hear that perspective from the other side and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the youth, period. I'm not going to say the youth nowadays or whatever. Even when I was growing up, we ain't want to hear it. Or
Right. It's natural.
What I mean?
Yeah.
We want to do our own thing.
Got bump your own head.
Yeah, before it get too bad, you want to be able to have a backup plan, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's what it's about. But, also when, I guess, me doing my family research kind of led me to this point as well, because I got black activists in my family that I didn't know about.
Okay, hell yeah.
That I came about in Bedford. Susie G. Gibson, she got a school named after out there, Technical High School. So it was like, all right, bro.
This shit in your blood. Right.
Let's go outside of what you already see, what you're used to.
Right, for sure.
So once I went in, seen what my great-great-grandfathers was doing, and, I seen all right, cool, everybody wasn't street, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't street. So,
right, for sure.
you don't gotta, you can do something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And we not in I'm not, but in an area or position to where I'm, in a project building and super hurt and super up to be strictly selling drugs. So it's like, you got to be real with yourself too. At the same time, there's too many opportunities out here, man, for people to do something different. So,
Right, for sure.
Yeah,
That ain't risking freedom.
gotta be real with yourself.
You want to be out here.
Right.
We got kids and stuff out here.
Come on, now. See, Mossberg got a whole situation.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
So,
but yeah,
That's the importance too of going through your genealogy and looking through your ancestry and stuff like that
That's a
too,
fact.
man. Because a lot of us in Black America, we just so disconnected from that. Because you might not know your father's side of the family, or your grandparents might have died early, so you don't really get to connect with them
Get
or
that knowledge,
hear the
whatever.
stories about their mothers and fathers and before them. But it's a whole lot of knowledge there, and it's a whole lot of things that, like, stories that you would get that is unexpected, like, oh shit, they did that. Like, it is revealing to you of, like, the potential that might lie inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Because we got so
like,
many
I got
people.
this in my bloodline.
We got so
I
many
got
people.
tap into that.
Yeah, we got so many people that came before us, though, that
Yeah.
did great things. But that just only means that you're here to do greater things. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You're a combination of that plus more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just powerful when you start looking back, into your family lines and stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah, because a lot of people can't. A lot of people's family, unfortunately, wasn't able to leave documented.
Right. It might not be there.
So I was able
might not be
to
there.
go look at things other people left for me to go look at. I just had to go find it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right.
That's a fact. That's a
Definitely
fact.
right, man.
So coming from Throwedboy Rambo, he was getting, you know what I'm saying? Back in them days, we was getting to it.
Yeah, man.
It was some good days. Now, so we had to switch up now. You got, what's it called? Pathway to Progress? That's the foundation you got going on? Tell me about that.
Foundation, and it's basically, I started off doing workforce coordination, and I went to different systems, meeting different executives, meeting different nonprofit leaders, and learn from those systems to try to figure out my angle of where I could fit in at. So now it's a community resource coordinator program. And basically, man, we just literally connect people to the resources that they need. I do community surveys, door-to-doors, just figuring out what people need as far as resources, bills that's not getting paid, or child care, how we can make those things, better for the parent to be able to be focused on stability, to be able to lead them to job placement. Because when somebody say they want a job, literally it's not just one thing that's wrong. It's not just them.
Right, yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Gotta make a living.
I ain't got nobody to watch my kid if I get a job. Who will watch them when I get a job?
Right, bro.
There's little stuff like that. I can't
man.
afford daycare or anything. That shit is extremely expensive, even if you get it at a discount.
Yeah, man.
Compared to, somebody making whatever minimum wage is, or or somewhere on that line. It's like, I can't afford to go to work and have somebody watch or pay somebody to watch my kid like that.
Right.
And again, in the Black community, a lot of times you might not have a grandparent that can do that, or a parent that can do that for you, because they got to work too.
Yeah, exactly.
Still,
Everybody still got to work.
They ain't put up and retired yet. They got to work too.
Yeah.
So it's so many layers, like you said, to that conversation.
Many layers, bro.
That's a
Like,
fact.
a guy asked me for a job, but he had mental, issues. So it's, you try to lead him to that mental help, So it's like not replacing or saying I'm a mental advisor, or I'm a housing navigator. I can, you got to
lead you in the right direction type stuff.
Yeah, so that's what it's about, man. That continuous engagement, trying to get people to commit.
I get you tapped in with DK. That's kind of some of the shit that DK be doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit you be doing, just helping kids out. People in the place that ain't really got no family out here trying to figure it out on their own.
Yeah, man.
You be helping a lot of kids do that.
That's big,
a lot of people need it. People don't understand.
Right.
People think because somebody in the turn 18 that they should be able to figure it out on their own. And some people ain't got nothing to lean back on.
Right. And for the guys,
and just because you're 18, go figure it out. It's like,
right. You want them to kind of like go towards a career pathway, bro. Too many people going towards the the same thing.
Quick, fast.
You know what I'm
Work,
saying?
I do this
They
now.
going to
Yeah.
the same thing, no matter if it's in the streets or music or
ball.
sports. That's the same thing.
Same thing.
You get what I'm saying?
Because that's what we celebrate, though.
Right, right.
You know, that's what we clap for. And that's the only thing. Like the same.
They get the praise on how they made it out. There's a lot of people that made it out a different way.
Right. But we don't. You don't see it.
Exactly.
Like those things aren't in your face. They're not.
Celebrated, like how you said.
Well, yeah, and promoted. Like
Yep.
you don't see it on the TV as much as you see, like, what the rewards that a basketball player get or a football player get, or rap star and stuff like that. Not even knowing shit. All these rappers, probably 75% of them broke. They all in debt. Like, yeah, he might have got a nice advance, but he owe that back 10 times. Whatever. It's all a facade.
But it looked good.
But it looked good, and that's what we chasing because we like that shiny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We like that.
The rapper gonna get some money and get with people just like me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's trying to not just
the ones
a career pathway, but
yeah.
like even entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I got my entrepreneurship certificate today through a small business development center. So, like, it's about being real with some people as well. Like, for me, I feel like I can relate to a lot of different scenarios. So, like, if I get a young guy, I'm gonna be honest with him. I'm gonna say, listen, man, the average person not making $500 a week outside.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be honest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and I really don't want to
give
you
no hope to think is like
that you can.
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, but unless you one of them. Nah, ain't no unless.
Yeah.
The average person is not making $500 to their self by standing outside doing what's
You see where everybody else doing.
They got a place waiting for you at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's about that experience too, bro. So that's really where I'm dealing with the reentry. About to start speaking to them. So it's about to get on, man.
That's fine. That's fine.
About to get on.
Got to do it for the kids, man. Hey, I just dropped mine off at the school earlier today.
What school?
Going to Randolph.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Going to Randolph. Got a lot of things. I gave a lot of money over there. That's
Sure.
where we rolling.
Yeah.
We rolling.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, got over there. But she ain't staying. She gonna be a commuter, but they got like a 2-week thing going over there.
Okay.
They stay on campus for a little bit. She
Okay.
get the experience still, but
That's what's up.
she over there.
That's cool to get away from the house, though. That's good.
Yeah. She gonna have
Good
a ball.
for you.
It's good for
Randolph,
her.
a good environment, man.
Yeah, man, it's a good school. A lot of stuff going on with them. I just can't get away from that place. Like you was talking about early. Working with me. Can't get away. Right back over at Randolph again. Well, it's a good school though. But yeah, we at that point now. Shout out to all the parents that have paid that first semester's tuition.
Yeah, man.
It ain't crazy. Like I said, she got a lot of scholarship and grant money.
That's where we going.
But it was still nice little tax still
for sure.
on the ends.
Yeah.
But
expensive as a
ain't too
bitch.
crazy. Yeah, you ain't lying.
It's unreal, honestly.
It's nuts, and it's gone up.
It's almost like
Randolph, 46 a year.
Oh, essentially. Yeah.
Randolph is 46 a year.
Yeah.
A year.
And then, people
nigga,
just
what?
be like saying that shit. It's like, yo, this
Like it's light. Like what?
Too.
Yeah.
That's more than what most people make. Yeah, it's like
It's nuts.
realistically.
Yeah, facts.
What?
But they work it out. They work it out, so I ain't mad at it.
Man, put that loan on your ass.
That too.
That's how it goes.
Not a lot of loans. Gotta stay away from them loans, dude. Boy, it tax you in the end. Whew. Sometimes they ain't no way around it though.
But I don't really know how you get shit in America without getting a big ass loan for
Oh
it.
yeah, when shit costs them that much, yeah.
Yeah, like
And they need that before shit start. We need that now, and we need the other half in December. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they need that. You don't go to class. Like, they own that. So it's like, yeah, we're figuring it out. But we'll see how this year go. Freshman year.
That's always that best year. Yeah. Freshman. Can remember those days.
Figure it out. We got a lot of topics on the board though.
Yeah, so let's get to it.
My man's into our world a little bit. We got a lot to get to. I don't know where y'all want to start. There's a lot of iffy joints on there at the top.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with that hot one out the gates.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll it out there.
So I've been holding off. Well, how long? Before we get to the topics, I didn't jump ahead. I let that clip though, that Spider-Man clip go. You wrote your Spider-Man shirt today. That Spider-Man clip dropped the other day. They was on my man head in the comments.
They hating, man. That's all it is.
He basically said Spider-Man is made from a black man.
Well, no,
that's basically the thing.
All the stories.
Boy, they got
it's ancient.
It's from
man,
the only person that's
it's just
what like that is.
Well, no, just the science of it, or just the history of what a hero is.
You messed up now.
It's just it's what it is.
Yeah, he went deep.
Yeah.
It was on your head. I responded to one of them. He said something about don't play with your balls or something. I was like,
he said something. Yeah, dude was bad.
Word got him high because he was responding to him.
He was mad at me.
The comments undefeated.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. I love it.
Yeah.
Whenever Word say something, when he get deep, when he get into his book of Word, I was like, oh yeah, it's
look, sometimes it's just got to be said, and it's supposed to. I'm supposed to get scrutinized for those type of takes, or dropping that kind of knowledge because it's so foreign for you to hear. Like you're supposed to hear it, and then it sound like something crazy to you because it's against all the knowledge that you've been told before. So I don't really look at it as I just it is what it is. I just look at it like that's how you're supposed to receive it because that's the kind of information that I'm aware of now.
That's why I like it.
That world, I don't think you want to fool with that world, man. Them people study
they superheroes. They don't play about their superheroes.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, look, I get that.
But he love that world too. That's why I don't make it funny. He love that superhero shit.
Heavy too, but I'm just saying, I tell now I'll be telling people like all these people who came up with these like super creative worlds and like universes like Marvel or DC. Or even like Star Wars, Harry Potter, all that shit is stolen stories. It's stolen stories. It's based on stories from like African, Egyptian mythologies. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Like I can always link those things back to it once you start reading it. It's like okay, this is the same premise. Like it's based on that exactly. Like the Batman story. That's the Osirian mythology. Osiris' father gets struck down. The child rises up and avenges the father. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happened to Batman. Like this is.
I'll come back around.
But you can connect it through a whole bunch of different stories. It ain't just superheroes, but pretty much all the sci-fi stuff. Stuff like that too. But it's too much information for me to get into because I'll be talking about it for hours. Because
you can get to it.
Yeah. It's too much info.
Right.
Yeah. Gotta give him Word in doses because he can go for hours if you want. If you let him go.
The shit get weird though because it's like again it's just such foreign information that you. So it's hard to comprehend at some point in time. Like sometimes you might. Got to study up on something and come back to it because it's like this nigga just talking crazy.
Yeah, it was going crazy in the comments.
Yeah.
But that was funny.
That's the type of shit we need, though.
Yeah, I love it. Give me that engagement.
Yeah, we need that.
Need all that. Yeah. y'all go at it in the comments.
Yeah, right.
But I've been holding off on talking about this because it's been going on for a couple of weeks now. But the WNBA's, that PR situation they got going on, it seems like every time we talk about the WNBA now, it's something outside of basketball that we got to get to. But I guess it's kind of got to do with the basketball a little bit. But anyway, what's the girl's name? Sophia Cunningham?
Yeah.
They was asking her questions about the WNBA accepting trans players into the league. And she was like strongly against it on some like, nah, if you was born a man, you shouldn't be playing with girls. Like, what we on? Like, this is a women's league. Let's keep it what it is.
It don't matter if you
but
be
the
like
league,
a woman or not.
The league itself is kind of standing against her on some like, we are all accepting, everybody got to be PC. We got to be all accepted and everything. So it's been going on for a while. I've been staying away from it, but now it's coming to a head because what's my man? He changed his name to Freedom. Enes Kanter, retired NBA player, just announced that he's gonna put himself in the draft for the WNBA next year, since they accepting players that identify as women. Say he identifies as a woman now, he won't go play with the WNBA. And another player too, I forgot his name, Richard Jefferson, not Richard Jefferson, somebody else.
Man,
there was another player that did it too. Not Richard Jefferson, there was another player though. I'm like, see, y'all playing. And then I see the commissioner of the WNBA saying that they having meetings now on figuring out, quote unquote, what a woman is.
Man, nah, man. No, they not.
I promise you, this is real things happening right now in the world.
Or are they meeting on whether they
Oh,
should
man.
agree on what they think?
But this is what happens when you open the doors to these things happening, and you don't keep guidelines in what it is. You heard about that trans woman that's playing in France? Y'all seen clips of that?
Yeah, I seen.
It's this dude. It's a dude that's trans to a woman playing in France. He averaging 20-20.
Baller.
He averaging 20 and 20. He ain't really that big dude. He don't really look super athletic. He just a man out there playing with women, going crazy.
That might be what the NBA going off of.
I'm like, see
how much money they can make.
Averaging 20-20.
Men and women on
literally
the same court. Like, that's crazy.
I mean,
the highest average in the French league that he playing in.
That's the only way
it would make it more interesting.
I'm like,
as a sport, potentially.
I guess, but now
people gonna watch that.
Now female sports starting to get out there, man. So
yeah, it's been talked about. It's a lot of stuff going on. They keep having little storylines and stuff going on with it. But it's funny when they come to these moments where they had this stuff going on. And it's like, see,
I
gotta figure it out.
Don't think I have daughters. You do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do, bro.
Yeah, you got a daughter.
I don't think it should get that far. I think you should just leave it at the door. Right.
A line got to be drawn somewhere.
Yeah, because we can accept people being them for them, but you talking about being in the same spaces as women.
A physical sport ain't got nothing to do with somebody's identity.
Like, how do you?
How do you? The thing is, though, you know how all of this shit is funny, or like it's a game being played, because you don't see no stud saying like, "Oh, I belong in the NFL."
Right. Shit on the other side, it's not happening.
Right. You don't see no woman trying to get into these male spaces to compete because they couldn't even do it. So then it's like, why is it even an argument to allow a man into a woman's space to compete when we know the other way around? It wouldn't even. We know the result.
You know, it's a double standard,
right?
You know, it's always a double standard with it. Because when you look at it from that side, it just looks ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you say it from that side. So why it ain't ridiculous on the other hand?
Bro.
It's the same thing.
Well, I mean, it just comes from.
You gonna see somebody dude out there averaging 20-20.
When kids, when the little boys and girls, they're about 3 to, I would say 5 to 7 years old, they could probably compete together in sports like basketball.
Yeah, because they all little.
Flag or something like that. Something like
organized.
That. Once we get into the ages of about 9 and 10. Oh, it's the gaps, the separation, and just physicality and strength and speed happen rapidly. Like,
it's quick.
It's a big difference at that age group. So we talking about grown men, come on.
For real, I think it literally should be left to the woman to decide. Like when you ask female, when you ask the WNBA players. I think you need to value their opinion, value what they say,
because they playing,
because it's their space.
Yeah,
they are the females. You get what I'm saying?
And they saying, "Nah, you can't do that."
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I think you can't have it one way and say, respect books of religion saying respect women, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then another thing saying you got to let bed in the
to
sport.
me, honestly. Somebody trying to interject themselves or jump into the NBA and I'm gonna say parade as a woman is the most disrespectful thing you can do. Like,
hello.
Yeah.
To me, I think
because you playing with us.
Yeah. Like
that's all I'm saying.
It's super disrespectful, even from
you got Enos Cannon. He's dead serious. They dead serious.
I think he's doing it as a joke, just because it's like if they allow it, then why not?
Yeah.
Because he's saying like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Because it just is. Some things are just the way that they are, and that's okay.
That's true.
Everything ain't got to be all
now that you want a man more coming to life.
What's wrong with
that's what's going to happen.
Why don't y'all get your own trans league though?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
It is.
What's up with the big three?
There it is.
You got to get
Nobody want to do that, though. Nobody want to do that.
Nobody want to
scream and fight all over.
What I'm saying.
Now it's even.
Now it's really.
Now it's all you
gonna say that. Or you belong in here with the real woman and shit like that. But I don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Like I said, honestly, it's for some other people to decide. I honestly don't give a fuck what happens. But
Because they're going to do whatever they're going to do.
Yeah, they're going to do whatever they're going to do.
Right.
And
I hope they do allow.
I will say, it will make it interesting. I will watch the first game.
I'm going to watch.
It'd be like, the whole time, be like, this some bullshit.
Everybody
but I'm going to watch it.
They're going to have some of the craziest ratings they ever had if they let somebody play it. It's gonna be crazy because everybody gonna want to see that. Oh, I gotta see how this play out.
But this is how that predictive programming shit worked, though, man. With the Joanna Man movie, and then these things really become into conversation. You know, years later, it's predictive programming, though. It really is. That's how it works, man.
It be in the movies. It be in the movies. So we still on sports. I seen a topic I think last week. Boy, Stephen A. again. He basically said weed should be banned from all sports because it's basically a PED, performance enhancing drug. Because I'm gonna read the statement. I ain't gonna even misquote him because I saved it.
I don't see how it's
I gotta put the quote he said because it sound nuts. Where it says Stephen A.
I mean, yeah, it's gotta be more to that. Like, what science does he have?
Oh, he made a statement with that. I put it there. I thought I saved it. Hold on. There you go. I consider weed a performance enhancement drug. The level of discipline night in and night out based on committing yourself to whatever and nerves. You can be a badass player, but the moment you get fidgety, weed helps subside that. Calms the nerves. No, those nerves are a part of it. It ain't just your athletic ability. It's your poise under pressure. It's your nerves. So to me, if you're using a drug that helps you calm your nerves and to elevate your poise, that's a performance enhancer. You are immune to the pressure.
What is he talking about?
I've seen the greatest walk up in pressure moments and fold. In any sport, we've seen it. So if weed is something that helps that, that's a performance enhancer. It shouldn't be allowed.
But by his definition,
what y'all think about it?
By his definition, like a lot of things will be performance enhancements because they help calm your nerves. It could be a charm.
Drinking some wine.
It could be a charm
you're
that you
drinking
wear every night that comforts you when you're playing. That's a performance enhancement. It could be, you're in football. Players play injured or hurt all the time, and they have to take certain medicines like cortisol shots and things like that. Is that considered a performance enhancement? Because that's literally numbs the pain so you can play. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like this. But I would rather players, and weed is of course used heavily in the NFL, but I would rather players smoke than get addicted to a bunch of painkillers because that's essentially like the two roads.
That's the trade-off
that you're going down.
Yeah.
So a lot of people in the NFL and of course NBA they've been smoking heavy.
I mean,
the NBA
has been good in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he got a point, man. From somewhere. I hoop, and he definitely right from a standpoint. Like when I used to do media there in college, shit, I was smoking in college, so I ain't really have to talk as much with pressure. So, but I get it. You know what I mean? As far as from his standpoint, because you getting $1 million. Now you got your boy from the Nuggets, where he get a $359 million contract. You think Nuggets? You know what I'm saying? So you talking about money in media? Players have to be able to do whatever people telling them to do without. You know what I'm saying?
But it's good in the NBA.
They want them under the same tactics. Charles Barkley, MJ, Woody Whoop, how he made that example and said he's seen some of the best fold under pressure. That was because the questions. That was because, what was responses. It's all emotions. It come with the game. So I get it. He's saying but I don't think niggas use it for that. Hey, let me smoke a blunt because I don't want to talk to media. You feel me? I don't think.
Some might,
but some might, bro. You feel me? You never. I don't know what they go through. My college media was literally 1 or 2, you know what I'm saying? People, they got 20, 30, 40 people, so, it's a big difference, but I get it from a certain standpoint.
I was thinking, what is Stephen A. always got his issues with Bud, but especially in the NBA, it's legal in the NBA now. They don't drug test for it no more. So if the league itself is accepted it and letting the players do it, then why you trying to make it like it's a P? I think it's just weird.
Because he feel like me, bro, and I'm glad you brought that topic up because do you know how many athletes got banned from EC Glass or Lincoln or playing sports period for weed that was good?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
well, yeah.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but that's during a time when it was heavily illegal, and you know what I'm saying, and people treated it differently.
Mellow.
These days, people treat weed a lot lighter these days.
Yeah, but the NBA
like next year, it's about to be legal in Virginia, fully recreational illegal. I was 27. We never thought we would see that day when it's fully recreational in Virginia, and it is.
Players can perform.
It is.
It is what it is. But.
So once things become legal, I think it should change the perspective on it. Of course, you can abuse anything, but it's still on some like, if it's cool with the law.
Then what?
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I got a bunch of different stances on weed, but when we just saying from Stephen A's perspective of it being a performance enhancement drug,
yeah,
I mean, sure, but we could talk about a lot of different things that are allowed within the sport. Yeah. So to me, that's just an ignorant stance from that perspective. But if he had something to say, like, more like a broad topic of weed in the black community and stuff like that overall, or something like that, that's different. But just for his stance on it being a PED,
the PED part make it
no
action.
sense to me.
That make it a little action.
That makes no sense to me.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Where we going next? How we feeling? Want to talk about Ride Wave, that Pooh Shiesty album?
I haven't heard the Pooh Shiesty album, man.
I don't necessarily want to talk about the album because I just heard a couple songs over there just about. Yeah. I mean, because it's wild. It's funny to me. Let's talk about Pooh Shiesty. All right, he dropped the album. Gucci promoted it, of course, because he still signed a 1017. And apparently, he made this album while he was home during that time before when he had got out. Yeah. He made this whole album, and Gucci still dropped that.
Oh my God!
Like you still signed to Death Row? like you thought how this was? How y'all feel about it? I think it's funny though. Cause what do you expect him to do?
You reap what you sow, bro. Like
that's his artist still.
The dumb move was just them doing it like that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I can't say him feeling like how they felt was wrong because you never know what led to that, but. How they did it was dumb. So however it happened, you got to deal with dumb decisions. I had to deal with dumb decisions. The next person, if you get caught with some shit, you going to jail. You got to live with it. So it's just like that, bro. Even though a lot of people don't respect it as business. Yeah. We talking about. Yeah. We talking about the owner.
What we talking contract? What you expect Gucci to do? This nigga owed me albums. Regardless of anything.
He made this album.
And he robbed me. He robbed me wrong.
And even before that, this album was getting dropped regardless if this nigga was in or out. He owed these albums to the contract. That's how business work.
For sure.
This coming out. And I'm not gonna sit on it.
I ain't gonna lie, the songs I heard, them Jones hard.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's what make it Chris like dog like.
Right. And why would he?
You had this type of heat, and you decided to go do this like. You had this type of heat.
Maybe that's why he realized that like, man, I ain't dropping all this fire shit on Gucci album, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, he was gonna say, I gotta get this all. I know what I got right here. I know I got.
That was the wrong way to do it.
That's being short sighted because it's like, nigga, we talking about. Some music, like you always gonna keep creating. So me giving you whatever I owe left on this contract, 3-4 albums, like what's Pooh Shiesty, 23, 24 years old, something like that. Mm-hmm. You can get those next couple years and still have a long career ahead of yourself.
While still blowing up.
You know what I'm saying? While still climbing. Yeah. But you don't see it in that moment. Like I get it. Like in that moment, is somebody doing you wrong? I ain't what I'm supposed to be. I get it in that moment, but you're just thinking too short sighted because again, you can it's music, dog. You can keep creating music. Yeah. I guess he try. I can't
take that away from you.
Right. I know he's saying that he ain't trying to be out of his moment by the time he drop out of this deal, and maybe he ain't as big.
Well, even while he was gone, it's like his name got bigger when he came back.
This man was about to get a Nike deal with the ski mask.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Like they was ready to give you. They substituted your name for a ski mask.
Yeah.
Like, that's big.
Yeah.
Niggas go ski mask for hunting.
His jump blew up.
Right.
He blew
You know
up
what I'm
fast.
saying? So,
he blew up fast.
like, and he forgot who put him in the spotlight. Like, I ain't heard nothing about
That's
no
my
Pooh
point,
Shiesty until
That
Gucci
part
put
too.
him out there. So,
That's
like,
the biggest thing.
Shit like that supposed to be handled different. Like, if I really put you in position to win and your name known worldwide now, I ain't expecting nothing from it unless it's business. But even if you got a problem, like, we should be able to handle that shit different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Millions
looked
involved,
out.
family involved, but hey.
Well, since you here, what's your perspective on Gucci's role in all this? Because
He was dead wrong. He
everybody
was
sitting
dead
him
wrong
on,
because he still
called
got-
him a snitch.
Gucci was dead wrong because he still got people looking up to him and how he could have played it. Like, he could have, kept it street no matter what and let the contract, whatever. Like, he might have felt like he was losing money, but I feel like talking about street shit and knowing that every person that respect Gucci or listen to Gucci or look up to Gucci came from that culture, unless it was when he got mainstream and made songs with people like Plies, White Boy Wasted and shit like that. But the majority of the fan base came from, you feel what I'm saying, the streets.
So you think he shouldn't have gave that statement on the situation, even though it was all on video?
That don't
Pooh
mean
Shiesty
nothing.
recorded it himself. Did you see that video that came out?
Yeah, but I
That's
still don't feel
nuts.
like Gucci, because Gucci still rap about street shit.
He does.
I can see if he got on some Gotti shit and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Gotti more like polished, I guess.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, Gucci, you just did a song with Dirk that's in the indictment now. Like, that song that they got together, him and Dirk is in the indictment, so.
Even at this part, this version of Gucci, you don't think Gucci is probably more far removed from street shit
Hell yeah.
and now than he was, say, 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah and no, but because think about the verses when he was at Jeezy neck. Oh,
he
put
went-
Pookie Loc, I'm smoking on Pookie Loc
Yeah,
right now.
He went hard on Jeezy.
You going hard
He went
on
hard
him,
on
really,
Jeezy.
because
He did go hard on
Jeezy ain't
Jeezy.
with nobody, and you got Big 30.
And Jeezy ain't on that.
All these young
Yeah.
niggas right here, you trying to live up to an image.
Yeah.
Because what they look up to you for, you know that. If I know these people look up to me for a certain thing and I come around them and I sign them, I know what I got on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I gotta keep this up.
You know what time they on.
So when I see Jeezy, I got to act like we still,
But when at what point though, like when's the threshold of when like shit crossed the line and it's like, all right, it ain't no like I can't keep this in the street. This shit went too far. Like
that right there. When you had an armed police officer with him.
Right.
Gucci, it was.
But that's what I'm saying. It's out of his hands at that point in time because it's like you robbed a police officer.
Yeah, but he's still.
I can't do nothing about that.
Let me see.
Cameras all in
Like,
the
he
studio. It was such a hot situation. I think I see what you're saying. Like even if he didn't get a statement, he still was going down for all this
He
stuff.
could have let his mans do that.
Yeah.
Let the
Yeah.
nigga who armed.
I can
Like,
see
bro,
what you're
listen,
saying.
I'm not saying nothing. I don't want my name and nothing. You can say whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Boom. That's the green light for saying, all right, I'm gonna keep it business.
I don't fully agree with it, but I can see the side of
The police officer
he
was
could have
gonna
played
tell
it at
the
an
guard.
angle where I ain't necessarily gotta make no statement. Y'all got all that y'all need for what's going on. Yeah.
That was the stupidest shit ever.
I can see that side.
The
But still, I'm still
sheriff
on some
gonna
like
tell.
this is a CEO we talking about.
He's obligated to.
Right.
This dude under oath.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
He
Right.
took an oath.
officer.
Right after this,
telling everything.
I'm down calling
Gooch,
my
go, Gooch. Like,
he had to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like after a certain point in time, I get what you're saying. Like he ain't have to say nothing or whatever. But sometimes shit's just so stupid. He probably just in disbelief. Like these niggas done robbed me, bro. Like
For a contract?
This nigga robbed me. So
Tryna
some
me.
stupid shit. So I don't know.
It's nuts.
But yeah.
I just thought it was interesting to make that drop. But I guess in the more positive rap stuff, I was watching a few clips of this Rod Wave interview he did with Charlamagne, and he was talking about how he has a promotion company, promotion and touring company that he got, and he did that Kanye SoFi Stadium 2-night thing. He said his promotion company did that show, and it was like the highest selling rap show in history or something.
In Florida, the one in Florida.
No, the one in SoFi Stadium in L.A.
Oh, okay.
We sold out SoFi Stadium back-to-back nights.
That boy Rod Wave smart as shit.
I was like, oh, I thought it was interesting. I was like, oh yeah, Rod Wave got a lot of fucking money out here right now.
Oh yeah, he getting to the bag, man.
He got that's some. Cause I heard he got like
baby, bro. That's why.
Don't he got like a agency, a sports agency too?
I don't know.
I heard him talk about that too. He got a sports agency. He got this tour promotion company. So he does his own tours. He don't do it through like none of the people. What's the name of the people that be running all the tour venues and stuff like that? What's the name? I forgot the name of the shit or whatever. But he don't do his shit. He do it through his own company, and he does this shit for other artists and shit. And it's like that shit growing. Like he did the Kanye joint. I was like, damn. That's dope.
Yeah,
like you just on some rap shit. You getting on some behind the scenes. I'm creating.
That's really what
companies and businesses that help this rap shit go.
Yeah, that's really what the money at.
Facts.
That's fine.
In the rap shit.
Think about some shit like
that. This early in your career,
it show you savvy with it, like you know, what I'm saying, you business savvy, like.
You ain't gonna be hot forever though.
Yeah, that's what I said. People gotta come up with that backup plan.
I like the way he been talking about it because he was just on some like when he was first started touring. He's like it was so many middlemen doing all this stuff, and he won't reaping the benefits from this touring like he should. And then he realized he learned the game, figured out how to run. He was like, I'm gonna just start doing my own tours.
Yeah,
set up my own company.
Yeah, you get money in your pocket. Then
that's
what you do. It's for somebody else, so you can learn how to do it for yourself.
Yeah, he said
With
he
him
figured
doing
it out.
That, he probably know how to do make his joint one of the best selling.
Exactly.
Tours.
And he's touring, selling out arenas now.
Oh yeah,
by itself.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
People love Rod Wave, man.
Yeah, man.
He got a nice cult fan base.
Yeah, he became big quick.
And they ride and they sell out every time he tour.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope. That's what we move on to next. Got a couple of sports topics up there.
My man Gates say, thank God for Rod Wave.
Few NFL running backs got paid last week. There's been a talk the last few years about running backs not being appreciated. But after that, a few years ago when Saquon and Derrick Henry had that year, running backs be getting their appreciation again. Jonathan Taylor for the coaches got his 2-year extension.
2-year, 44 on it?
Yeah, worth up to 47.
That's Jameson in
39 guaranteed, huh?
What you got in that cup?
It's mixed.
Jameson in there?
Mix.
Let me get that.
Go get you something right there. Look.
I ain't feel like going up. I ain't
it ain't straight though. It's mixed with juice, so it ain't gonna hit like you think it's gonna hit. Yeah. It's a little mix. But just got that $4 million extension, 2-year extension, 39 guaranteed, and then after that,
that's a lot.
Jonathan Taylor played for the Colts.
JT, what's up with it?
Got that money.
Yeah.
JT,
well deserved.
Man, he ain't never let me down.
Well deserved. He been a top 3 running back for at least the last 3-4 seasons.
He never let me down on FanDuel, bro.
Oh yeah, and he a fantasy killer. The Jahmyr Gibbs got paid right after that.
Oh yeah, you should.
3 years, $67.5 million.
They just had him on a
75.5 almost worth.
That's probably
51.5 guaranteed.
I told you,
highest paid running back in all time. Shout out to Gibbs.
The running back market is going to keep coming up.
Because you got to have one.
You don't necessarily got to have one,
at least
but when you do have a guy like that, then I mean you got to end up paying them because they are hard to find.
Oh, and Bijan got paid.
Bijan got paid too, and I think it's going to be a median here where
Falcons, right?
the quarterback market is going to keep coming down because again now you got conversations with see Tampa don't want to pay Baker. The Dolphins made the mistake of paying Tua.
They did want to pay.
So it's certain things like that are happening within the quarterback market where I think that'll be. I've been saying this for a while. It's going to continue to be surprised. That's bad deals. Or Russell Wilson.
He was a starter. He got all that guaranteed money.
It's a lot of quarterbacks that got paid here recently. It's a lot of quarterbacks that got paid within the last 5-6 seasons or whatever that, I mean, really just wasted money.
You keep saying that, And I understand you've been driving this point for a while, like people. But at the end of the day, quarterbacks, especially starting quarterbacks,
they
are hard to find.
But the thing is, what I'm telling you is,
so when you got one, you gonna pay him.
The market gonna have to come down because you end up paying Kirk Cousins top 5 money or top 3 money.
You make him think he ain't top 5 when you move him to the Atlanta Falcons and you make him drop. You make his whole.
He's a middle of the pack quarterback. He a good player, but he's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not Patrick Mahomes. So
but it makes it hard to argue when he's throwing for 4,000 a year and 30-some touchdowns.
But that's the league, though.
Kurt is, you gonna pay that?
Kurt is that,
I'm worth that's the league, though. Like, you got athletes around these guys, the ball getting out quicker than ever. Like, it's designed for quarterbacks to have
feet now.
Yeah, I mean, it's designed for quarterbacks to have a great passing performance in the NFL. Like the penalties that are called, the way you can't, like everything is designed for the quarterback to succeed. So it's like, why are we gonna pay an average guy again top 5 money continuously?
But that's the thing. Everybody ain't succeeding though. Everybody ain't got those numbers year in and year out. So you got a QB that's having those numbers. You gonna pay that because it's mad QBs that ain't got those numbers that are starters in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
but that's the only player that can be competent at their position and get paid like a superstar. That's the only player in the NFL that can simply be just competent. It's an important position, and get paid like a top 10 player. Like everybody else, if you get paid like a top 10 player at your position, you are that. Like I am undoubtedly, one of them guys especially on my team.
But what makes it different is no matter if you're the best or the worst quarterback, if you're a starter in the league, you're touching the ball more than everybody else on the field.
Right.
You got the ball in your hands majority of the game, so you got to pay that man.
Right.
At the end of the day, they control a lot of where this ball go every play.
Right.
I think more and more experienced quarterbacks are going to start coming out of college, and it's going to be a replacement of they're going to think they can plug and play these guys.
Because ain't a lot of the good QBs coming out the draft in the last few years either.
It's a lot of.
It ain't been crazy.
A lot of good running backs though.
It's been a lot of running backs, a lot of skill players, but it's always going to be a lot of skill players.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying
is, they treat them
back in the day though, like you never the whole craze for a quarterback. That's not how you really win football games necessarily, like, or how people have won football games over the vast majority of like the history of the league. Like, it's won by playing defense and ultimately really running the ball. Like, that's most of the Super Bowls and stuff like that.
Earlier days, you don't think that's changed?
Yeah, a little bit, but not really.
30 points a game type teams.
Not when they get in the playoffs. It'd be a dog fight.
Everything changes.
You better run the ball.
Everything changes.
You better be able to run the ball. You better be able to play defense. Yeah. Things change. So I think that's still the root of the game and still like the so I mean I think that's what the game's gonna morph back into. Because you know, back in the day you didn't need a Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers to win a Super Bowl. You could have Brad Johnson and go out there.
That's a different league though. Way different league. Yeah. But the running backs is back now. Everybody paying these running backs now. So should come back around. Gotta have that running game.
I seen some running backs just get inducted to the Hall of Fame. Shout out Le'Veon Bell, man.
Oh, he ain't get inducted. He
nominated.
He eligible to get in.
You know what I mean.
At next year, yeah. We was looking at that earlier. Yeah.
Shout out Le'Veon. Hope you get it, bro.
That Hall of Fame.
Le'Veon will never make it.
The eligible. I got that list though.
Unfortunately. Hey, look, I'm a still a fan.
Yeah, he's still a guy, bro.
I'm still a fan.
That ain't where he came from, though.
Huh?
That ain't where he came from, though.
What do you mean?
Le'Veon Bell?
Yeah, he's a Steeler.
Yeah, he drafted him.
He didn't, huh?
Didn't they draft him?
No, he did not.
Yeah, the Steelers drafted Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, Le'Veon.
In the second round.
Yeah,
Number 62 overall.
You a Steeler fan?
Yeah, that's a squad. He know his squad.
That's why I feel the energy. You know, I'm a Raven fan. Like, you don't like.
Oh, yeah. He was drafted by the Steelers. I want to say 62nd overall. That might be wrong. But,
eligible list. They got Le'Veon. They got Ben and AB on the list. Ben and AB on the list. You think AB gonna get in there?
No,
never. Right?
Only one player will probably get in there, and that's Ben.
Ben got to get in there.
But the most deserving player is AB. Like if
you right. Second
round was
48th pick.
48th. Damn, I'm way off. But,
you right.
Somebody else is 62nd. Maybe
you think AB is more deserving than Ben to get in that Hall of Fame?
AB is the Yeah, because AB.
You just don't respect quarterbacks at all no more.
No,
that's what it sounds like to me.
Ben Roethlisberger, that guy. Ben Roethlisberger, that guy. He deserves.
You think
to be
AB would be AB without Ben?
But yeah, AB.
That's the question, the answer.
They help each other.
Somebody got to get him the ball.
They help each other. Ben had his best years when AB was, in the offense.
Sure.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what player I hated most, Antonio Brown or Ben Roethlisberger when they played us. So
you had to deal with both of them.
It's like you got a point. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, I see where he coming from.
There's a problem.
And AB was that boy. I'm just saying from a standpoint.
Couldn't be
Big Ben was never undoubtedly
you couldn't punk him.
Top 3 at his position for 2 to 3 consecutive years.
Ben also played in the era with some of the greatest of all time.
Right, no doubt. We're talking about Tom Brady, Peyton Manning,
Aaron Rodgers,
Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers.
Didn't get considered great until later.
Well, I mean,
that first 3 years, he got
hella MVPs though. He got 4 MVPs or 2?
Yeah, but that was later.
There's a couple of them.
No, he got them.
No, it's like middle school, prime his career.
In his second, third year.
Early he was bad. Early he was bad.
Those interceptions. He had the most interceptions in the league.
All time.
Yeah, he grew into that position
as a former rookie position.
Yeah. Well, he had one of them careers though.
Yeah,
but Ben played in that generation, so if he won't consider a top 3 in there, it's like it's understandable.
AB,
he was still top 10, top 5.
Top 5. Number 1 to me. He was undoubtedly the number 1 wide receiver in the league for at least a 3 to 4 year span.
Facts.
At least.
Who else y'all had over there with AB?
It was AB, Le'Veon Bell. As far as wide receivers, they had Martavis Bryant. Had Emmanuel when he got drafted, because AB was a 6th round pick. People forget about that. They drafted Emmanuel Sanders in the same draft in the 3rd round.
It was a tight end y'all had that used to fuck us up. I hate Heath Miller.
But Emmanuel Sanders was nice.
Yeah.
He had a great NFL career. The Steelers let him go and signed AB, and that was a great decision, a great move to make. But that's how the Steelers used to draft wide receivers like it was nothing. But man, AB.
Who else on this list? Cam on the list. Cam getting in there?
No,
Cam Newton?
Cam Newton.
You said Cam ain't getting in there?
No, he'll never make the Hall of Fame. You got to have the in-season, the regular season statistics over a long enough period of time. It can't just be.
Think about the people that didn't do that much that got it. That we don't know about, like that was playing in the 70s and 80s that we didn't get to see for real.
I mean, they just
I just seen them.
They in there
That's
now.
They just in there now. That's on there. I ain't never even.
If Cam would have won that ring, that MVP year he had, I say he get in there.
I think he's still.
The fact he
still don't have that. No, man.
You don't think if he won that chip that year, he would be in there?
No,
because that would be arguably one of the greatest seasons of all time.
MVP.
Didn't they go undefeated for the regular season?
No, they won 15-1. One
game.
One MVP does not get you into the Hall of Fame.
Statistics though, he might lead.
He don't have the accumulation of. He the greatest Carolina Panther of all time, but what does that say?
I don't even got no charge.
What does that say? You got to have the career statistics over, like at least I would say a 7 to 9 year span in order to be considered.
It's hard to argue against it, but you might be right.
Gronk
getting in there.
Gronk getting in there. Ain't no question.
That's the greatest tight end of all time.
Ain't no question. That man did
AP? Adrian Peterson?
Yeah, he locked in.
Come on, man.
In there.
He a top 1%. I just watched a documentary on him the other day.
Yeah, he was different.
Everybody said he's the top 1% of 1%. I never heard nobody say that before.
No, that's fact. AP was different.
I don't think he's the best running back of all time, though, or nothing like that.
He the best in the last 25 years.
Who we saying?
That's a lie.
Who we saying? Walter Payton?
That's a lie.
He ain't the best in the last. All right, that's not say 25 years because he won't play in that long.
Better than LaDainian Thompson.
When did he get drafted?
No,
when did he get drafted?
LaDainian Thompson catch, block, do all that shit.
LT was nasty.
LT, he got the statistics too.
Yeah, but he ain't last.
We're talking about. Did he go 30 touchdowns, man? He had
07, so that's 20 years.
Adrian Peterson was literally doing the same thing he was doing in 2020.
Because LT was before AP, right?
No, they played around the same time.
Did they intersect a little bit?
A little bit. I mean, yeah. But mostly they played around the same time, I think.
07.
Oh no, I'm gonna go AP over
LaDainian Thompson.
That was my guy.
I fuck with LT though.
I used to put LT on every creative player. Like
nasty.
I'm into Adrian Peterson. great player, but all he could do is run the ball. He was a beast at it, but you ain't.
As a running back,
He ain't he would struggle in today's NFL. Cause he wouldn't be.
He would shine in today's NFL.
He can't catch, man. He don't catch the ball.
I don't think you need it.
He don't split out wide.
That's like a new thing, though. You don't need.
I just said he would struggle in today's NFL. He wouldn't be a premier back like
you
that.
You think he can add that to his game? Being in this
because he can't catch, man. You ever seen Adrian Peterson try to catch a ball?
Bro, you can't even hit like you used to back in the league. Imagine.
You can hit running backs like you used to. You can still hit.
They still get hit.
They still get lit up.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, he gonna.
He in there?
Yeah, he got a ring.
Legion of Boom?
I say no.
He in
not first ballot.
They better.
Definitely not first ballot. But I think I think he a Hall of Famer?
He deserved to be in there, bro.
But he not a first ballot.
He had all them catches that year.
They did induct players this year that's going in: Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri, and Roger Craig. They're going in for this year. That's interesting. Good picks. Solid.
Yeah,
Can't argue against those. Yeah. Got a little bit of NBA news. The Celtics sent a trade out to the Warriors to try to get Curry.
Oh, is that what you heard?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what the rumor is?
That's what the rumor is.
Why not?
They ain't accepted or denied yet. We just threw it out there. I'm sure we'll see what we offer them.
But at what point, what is worth Curry? Why would the Warriors trade Steph Curry at this point? Like,
you said why?
Yeah,
him wanting to get you.
Not for no picks. You're not gonna trade Steph Curry for no picks.
We offered Paul George, Sam Hauser 2 first-round picks.
Bro, why do they keep giving up Paul George like he is some type of?
Because Paul George is. They been trading Paul George for everybody the last 7-8 years.
Or something like what the?
Because he a piece. He like a Tobias Harris now. Like he a piece that you could just implement on any team.
Yeah.
He gonna fit in in that role for any team. A 6'8" small forward.
I know.
You can't really go wrong with him.
I'm about to retire, man.
Yeah, because he get shipped down a lot. But we offered him up. You think they let him go?
Hell no.
Come on,
man.
Curry.
There's no incentive to trade Steph Curry for no picks.
I mean,
it's really not a player. I don't think. I guess if y'all was saying like Tatum or something, they might entertain it, but y'all wouldn't do that.
Him like
he would retire.
Gelling with Tatum like that.
I think he would. I think if Steph got traded, he would retire.
You think so?
I think they better off bringing Clay back to Golden State before.
But Steph got that dog in him because I can see him going to the Celtics and be like, oh yeah, let's go get this chip now. Let y'all know what y'all done gave up. Like I see him having that mentality. And quitting. I don't see him quitting because he got traded.
I mean, eventually though, it ain't nothing left.
He ain't doing that.
Eventually, it ain't nothing left to chase, man. It's just like in a certain area of your life. Like
tell that to LeBron.
Yeah. Eventually,
you're 24 coming up.
You've done so much to this point. It's like it's really nothing left.
Nobody ever gonna
to achieve at this point in time. Like you can go and do something different. It's like the Aaron Donald shit. It's like why would if you Aaron Donald
came back? They said the Rams trying to bring him back. I'm like y'all cheating, man.
He
investigation.
But what
investigation on the Rams? They gonna have Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald on the ends? That's like a quarterback's nightmare.
But to me, though, if you Aaron Donald, why would you realistically come back to play football?
I do wonder why he wanted to come back.
Michael Jordan came back.
Maybe he just missed the game. He just missed the game.
He wasn't in the league that long to retire.
I mean, he did 10 seasons.
Shit.
Yeah,
that's a full career.
I mean,
that's a Hall of Fame.
Aaron Donald got drafted by the St. Louis Rams. Aaron Donald got drafted by the St. Louis Rams.
But that's still young though, bro.
And he's done it all though. He's gotten the Defensive Player of the Year, 2-3 times, whatever it was. He won a Super Bowl ring. Like what else and you got out without any major injuries to this point.
There's only one answer.
Defense.
It's the love of the game.
For hella long. Look at Deion Sanders, bro. Deion stayed in the league for hella long as a defensive player. Ed Reed. Troy Polamalu, all them stayed for
like that.
13, 14, 15 years.
Yeah, Troy was there for 13 years.
You feel me? Like, them defensive players be staying. The offensive player, you right though, bro. You know, I know you I watched you play football, so you feel me? Like, I already know you know your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was soft.
You ain't never seen me play.
He was soft out there. He wasn't doing that.
You ain't never seen me play the game.
Getting juked out his shoes and all that.
That shit did happen one time though.
Oh, you gonna hit him with that story?
Huh?
My man tore your shit.
My shit was already fucked up prior to.
Who y'all playing, Amherst or something?
No, we was in the playoffs. We were playing Broadway. And mind you, I got fluid in my knee right now. This is my sophomore season.
They with the Embiid.
But I got fluid in my knee. My knee swole up. That shit like a fucking balloon. But I'm playing anyway because I'm like, I ain't getting that shit drained. I ain't with all that surgery shit. But they used to have me on kickoffs and shit because I'm just a sophomore that they called up at this point in time for the playoff game. But they put me on kickoff. I used to always be the first person down on kickoff. Always.
Yep.
This play, first person down on kickoff, dog. Number one, never forget it. And that's supposedly the nigga was the fastest person in the state in 100 meters or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Man,
he messed up.
He hit me with like just a quick. It wasn't even like a move. He just stepped to the inside.
You on kickoff, so you full speed
I'm
with
full
it.
speed. He running down the sideline. It was just like a head nod. And I just went to plant my leg, dog.
Gone.
When I went to plant my leg, it just felt like I just heard it pop. I said pop.
Gone.
And I was on the ground, bro. That was it. That was it. I didn't play another snap that game.
They say, come get him.
I didn't play another snap that game.
Come get him.
And bro, when we watched the film back.
When they start waving to the sideline, come get him, yo.
When we watched the film back, bro, I was standing straight up. My knee, like, when he hit me with the move and shit, when I planted, my body was standing straight up, but my knee was touching the ground.
And he said,
My knee was touching the ground, dog.
That's nasty.
And the fucked up thing is, the coach ran that shit back like 30 times in the film room. Like,
coaches ain't shit in the film room after the game, but they gonna run some shit down. You get.
And you know,
especially if it's another player.
Coach Post was pissed because everybody was geeking off the shit. We ended up winning the game, but dude took the shit back to the crib. So he like, man, y'all geeking about it, but ain't one of y'all close to the fucking ball either. So it's like, it was funny though. But that's the only time that shit had happened to me.
Understood.
Otherwise, I was putting niggas down. What you mean?
Putting them down.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Aaron Donald needs your investigation on the LA Rams, bro.
Right.
They can't have all these stars on the team. There's too many stars. How they paying all these people?
Well, and that's the point too.
It's a salary cap for a reason.
What is it worth it for you to come back to the game if you're Aaron Donald? Like, you left the best defender in football. They probably not gonna pay you as such right now because you've been off. So I mean, is it worth it for you to even return? I just don't see it. Like, it ain't like he coming back to get a ring he ain't got. The nigga got a ring.
You did get a ring?
It ain't like he coming back
He only took off 1 year, right?
2, 3 seasons. This is
3?
Something like that, 2 or 3 years.
Might be 3. It ain't been that long.
It's been at least 2 full seasons.
2.
It's been at least 2 full seasons.
Yeah.
That he been out.
It's gotta be for the love, bro. You see how stacked the Rams is right now? You probably think, they can go all the way again.
What, on defense? Yeah.
He been staying in shape. Offense too.
They like that too.
They got
Puka,
Devontae Adams. What's their running back's name? Damn, what's the running back's name they got?
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
They got some guys on offense. They ain't no slouch.
Yeah, they'll be already as long as Stafford's, stay upright.
That's a fact.
That's really what they betting on at this point.
All right, let's finish up the last few topics. Joe Jackson doc coming out. I think it's funny Drewski did that skit and that they actually gonna do a doc on Joe Jackson. I like to see how they gonna do it.
Yeah, that joint was hard.
Is they gonna tell the real?
Oh, they
gotta get it real.
The biggest villain in the world.
But they said one of the sons, I think Marlon Jackson or something, is a part of making it or something. So when his family making a doc, I feel like they don't want the people they're making a doc about to be looked that bad. So I don't think you can do a doc with Joe Jackson without the beatings. But I don't think they're gonna have him doing beatings like every scene. They're gonna minimize it a little bit.
Like how they really got their ass whooped.
Yeah, they ain't gonna show it like that.
But that's hard nowadays to make a Joe Jackson movie when they try.
Yeah, because the story ain't really been told. They always talk about the Jackson 5 or Michael or one of the other ones, Janet.
It was always through comedy. Like, it was always little comedy sketches. Like,
we never really heard Joe Jackson like how he grew up to why he was the way he was.
We always got,
ain't got his
comedians and shit like that. So
he was a musician too, all right?
Was he? Like, I don't know. I ain't never heard his childhood grow up.
Know what the fuck he was hearing, right?
He taught them how to play all the instruments that they played. They playing guitar, the drums, all that shit, right?
I think they had the gifts, and he just had the gift of like sticking them together or like dedicating and teaching them how to commit.
But that's the thing, we don't know.
Ain't no way he can teach them how to do all that shit though.
I don't think he taught them how to play the instruments. I don't know though.
Hell yeah, he did.
I don't know.
You can't just. I mean, I don't know niggas that just pick up guitars necessarily and just. I mean, unless you Prince or something, he did that.
Let me see it.
But
that adds to the reason why it's good to make this doc.
Makes sense
because the story ain't never been told.
Oh yeah.
Right.
People need to see that.
I mean, regardless of what people say about Joe Jackson, though, because they always gonna try to vilify. Ultimately, the story is the success of a black father. You know what I'm saying? Like the success a black father can cultivate out of his household. Like that's ultimately all the story should be, because nobody else has come close to building what like a Joe Jackson does. But so many times we'll vilify those type of characters. Like even they'll do it or they try to do it with somebody like LeVar Ball. And I know he got a lot of shine and stuff like that, but it's something said to be able to
like
push.
the Venus sisters dad with Richard Williams.
Oh yeah, it's something to be said to be able to push.
Well, it said Joe right here. He said he played the guitar. They say he played the guitars at 1950s rhythm and blues band called the Falcons.
Oh, he was in his own band.
Right. See, he was a musician.
See, that's a story that got to be told.
Right.
That's all I see. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, you right. You see,
that's the only way you get something like that. It's like
had to know how to play yourself.
Yeah, you pass it down through your genes.
Makes sense.
Like, oh shit, now he know now what to tell them, because he know the mistakes that he done made.
Right.
Yeah.
So he like, shit, y'all gonna do this shit and we gonna be successful.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Yeah, we gonna
do it like this.
And over, I'm whooping ass. That's what's gonna happen.
Gonna get them steps right.
Yeah.
Another doc coming out. They're doing a doc on Vince Young.
That's gonna be fire.
I thought it was interesting.
That was probably one of the most talked about quarterbacks
in college.
In college, bro. Like
he was in Texas. It was different. It was different,
bro. He had basketball.
That championship game with him against Reggie Bush, him against USC. That was probably one of the greatest.
But he flopped,
championship games.
He flopped. He came to the league and he do nothing thing.
Yeah, I think that's what more the doc is talking about. Just what happened in the spiral once he got in the league and how shit ain't paying out.
I love to see what actually happened. What it was it.
He was wild.
Self-esteem.
Because you going to the Titans, dog. That's gonna
well, they say he came in and the coach hated him, or somebody in the front office just hated him. Like it beefed off the top.
What's that dude's name?
With the dark hair, I can picture his face. Is it Fisher?
Jeff Fisher.
Yeah, I think it was Fisher.
Didn't Vince Young get traded to like the Falcons or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I just remember he had a couple decent years with the Titans and then flamed out after that.
Yeah, because he came in when they drafted him. It was like the tail end of Steve McNair. Like Steve McNair was still there, but he was like an older vet.
Man, Vince Young was on every sports radio station. I'm on the way to AAU games. My coach stopping the car on the side of the road to listen to what the hell Vince Young got going on. I'm like, bro, we gonna be late.
That was a time, bro.
Bro, he was very watched.
Him and Reggie Bush, boy.
I was never a fan of Vince Young, though.
Me either. I liked the Reggie Bush. That was my guy.
Everybody loved Reggie.
But who was the other QB though when Vince Young came out that year? Who was the other like top quarterback?
I don't know. Matt Leinart.
Matt Leinart
came out the same year.
USC, right?
Yeah. Bush, yeah.
Yep. I think I was fucking with Matt Leinart that year. But to see a black guy like Vince Young come up, man,
It was him. It was not. It
was dope. It was dope to see him like that much talked about.
I'm gonna check it out.
Kind of like Deshaun Watson. Before.
No,
I'm saying in college.
Yeah, in college.
Like how Deshaun Watson was in college.
What college Deshaun Watson went to?
Clemson.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. They won it all too, didn't they?
Yeah, he was nasty. He was nasty.
With Dabo Sweeney?
Yeah, he ain't no Vince. He wasn't no Vince Young though.
They both won.
Yeah, but he was like that.
They both won the chip.
He was like that in college.
Honestly, he got the Heisman too, didn't he?
I think so.
Both of them got the Heisman.
Very comparable.
If you could say who was talked about the most, who would it be?
Well, Vince Young, that year, he was talked about the most for sure because it was that him and Reggie Bush.
Where did he get drafted at?
Vince Young?
Yeah, what was his?
One or two?
I think it was 1 or 2. It was his top 2
Either
at least.
Well, I don't know if he was a number 2
He flopped.
pick.
You think he was 1?
He might have been 3, bro. I'm gonna let you look it up. He might have been 3 though. I want to say 1 through 3.
Third overall.
Third.
Yep.
Yeah.
Third. I knew I was right.
Who else was in that top 5?
Matt Leinart went before him. Then he flopped.
Yeah, he went to the Cardinals or something. I remember that. Well, move on. They say MySpace coming back.
That'll be dope. Just don't bring my old pictures back.
Here go that top 5 real quick. Mario Williams, number 1. Remember that was
Mario Williams.
Everybody was like, I can't believe you taking Mario Williams over Reggie Bush. The Houston Texans took him. Was actually Mario Williams ended up being the right.
He was nasty.
He was nice.
He was nasty.
Then Reggie Bush, number 2. Vince Young, number 3. The Brickashaw Ferguson. You ain't heard that name in a minute. AJ Hawk, number 5.
AJ Hawk.
That's a good player. Vernon Davis.
Hall of Fame.
Michael Huff. Dante
Vernon
Whitner.
Davis with Maryland. I remember Vernon Davis in Maryland.
Vernon Davis.
He was nasty,
right?
He was nasty with Maryland.
He ended up
went
to
to
49ers.
Yeah. He had a decent
Played with
career.
Kaepernick.
Yeah, he had a decent career. Dante Hittner, or Whitner, when we called him Hittner back in the day, the safety. Ernie Sims, and then Matt Leinart, number 10.
Damn, Matt Leinart went number 10.
That's an interesting draft right there.
I thought Matt went before.
Jay Cutler went in that draft.
Jay Cutler.
I think. Or maybe that was the draft before.
But anyway, y'all think MySpace can make a comeback?
Hell yeah.
Think it can work in this day?
Nah, man.
No?
Man, depends on what the setup look like, man. It
depends on the angle they take.
Think about it, man. MySpace had that first thing where you go on a page, go on somebody's page, you got the song playing. You know, they got their questions. What do you know about me?
That top 8.
Wop, you know.
That top 8 gets people in trouble.
As soon as you click on the page, it might be some... Well, money bag. It might be some Lil Wayne playing. It might be some let's make shit back
creative,
a time, bro.
It was a time.
Let's make shit back creative.
People was coding back then too. People don't realize that.
MySpace was a lot of
pages,
surveys
a lot of
and questions. And shit.
It was.
It was really coding, making them pages.
Yeah, bro.
But I think it could work depending on the angle they do. Because I think people are getting tired of
what's the platform
Instagram.
Supposed to be though? Because it can't just be like an Instagram or TikTok.
Yeah.
Because those are solidified. It can't be like a Twitter necessarily either.
Well, they kind of took everything from MySpace. So I think the originator, if you putting it in the originator's hands and coming back, I think they probably got all the leeway.
But you don't get nothing from innovation, man. Like you can create something and then somebody come along and do it better and it just is gone. You know what I'm saying? After that, they running with it.
People like the new though. Especially if they do it right. People like tapping in.
But that's not the new.
Some people
that's old.
It's a brand name though. You wouldn't want to change the name. Get MySpace because everybody know what MySpace was.
No,
most part.
MySpace bring back memories.
So you ain't got to sell a new brand. Everybody know what it is.
I think MySpace should be more business oriented, maybe.
Well, they got
or music based.
They got LinkedIn.
Maybe they should.
Maybe they got that.
Maybe
they got SoundCloud.
Maybe they should do streaming online.
SoundCloud ain't the same as that.
Show low level people how to stream on MySpace. Maybe I don't know what they should do.
Yeah, if they was to do we might be figuring it out. If they was to do a social media network, music based, to where like how SoundCloud is, but it's like your page that you can go to everybody's music on it.
Right.
And people can be able to use that to sell their music. You can stream on there and everything. If they was to do something like that, John probably
Justin Timberlake tried to do that years ago.
Because they know like people don't even use SoundCloud like that no more. Like to for independent artists. So to see like
Spinrilla gone. They got sued.
All the mixtape apps gone. If there was a make a hub, people can put out mixtapes.
Live mixtapes still alive, but barely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like MySpace the only hope for all of them.
bring mixtapes back. If you bring a platform where independent artists can put out free mixtapes.
To be able to, whether it's business, photography, streaming,
the resurgence,
sports, something gonna have to be locked in with what they do for them to last. I think.
I don't think it'll ever work again. I think it's a dead.
Or you just think you won't use it again? They pop out with a new MySpace. Is you gonna use it?
No, I would not. I mean, it's depending on what the platform is.
You gonna be on there though.
No, I'm not.
The clips is gonna be on there. You gonna be on there giving them the book of word.
Like I said, I ain't on Facebook.
Cause I'm gonna make a page.
But I don't think you can find. Again, I don't think you're gonna get any social media platforms that'll legitimately compete with Facebooks and Instagram.
But we just seen it with TikTok. TikTok did it and nobody expected that.
TikTok's different.
Taking over, man.
TikTok's different. And TikTok is, but I'm talking about like as far as
since you do the same shit on TikTok, you do on the other ones.
MySpace is though.
MySpace is like the new Facebook almost. I get it.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a Facebook on drugs.
MySpace was before Facebook.
It was. Yeah.
It was before Facebook.
That's what That's why I said. That's why I said Facebook is the new MySpace.
Oh, you said it the other way around.
Yeah, but y'all know
yeah,
what
that's what
Facebook is.
But it's by that way, by design. You know, actually, that Facebook is what. Well, I don't think Mark Zuckerberg actually created Facebook. I think that's a lie.
But they made the movie.
Right, they made a movie about it. Right, it's crazy. They had, I think it's a CIA program that they use to get people to like pretty much log their data. They like data themselves and shouldn't just keep a lookout on people.
Just keep track of it.
Apparently, they had a CIA platform called LifeLog, which was very similar to what a Facebook would be, where essentially they were just tracking data and stuff like that. That program ends the same day that Facebook starts. Like if you look up LifeLog when it ended, and when Facebook started.
Part of it.
It's the same thing. So, like, Facebook is your life log. Like, that is...
Might be a connection.
Oh, it's certainly...
Facebook started with college students. Like, you had to have a college email to create a Facebook originally. So, it helped attract people to other people's campuses and doing shit like that. It was a college-based thing when it first started. So, that kind of makes sense, keeping track of all
That's exactly what I'm reading
people that was on it.
It's crazy. Facebook was a college-oriented website.
Yeah, because you had to have a college email.
He said they tried to sell them. They tried to sell to Facebook though for $75 million, and they turned them down. I mean, Facebook
tried to buy MySpace.
Zuckerberg, which is the CEO for MySpace.
On Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Met with MySpace CEO DeWolf. Offered him $75 million. DeWolf rejected. Came back, offered $750 million.
Sheesh.
They rejected again.
That's a jump.
Well, that's why they
That's why they failed.
Well, that's why Facebook just ended up creating Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they got them up out of there.
They just ended up creating Instagram.
I got another little hot topic I wanted to break down a little bit. I thought it was interesting. So last year in Georgia, I'm gonna get the name of the school, so I don't forget it. The high school that was at. Nowhere to go. Appalachian High School in Georgia. There was a kid, 14-year-old, that brought a rifle to school, shot up to school, and killed like 4 people or something like that. He obviously got charged, but now recently they sentenced his dad to 15 years for allowing him to have a gun and having a gun that wasn't locked up for him to be able to access it to do that. They ended up charging the dad about it. I thought it was interesting. I was like, dang, they charging the parent for what the kid did?
My first question would be, what did he know he took the gun? No matter if I left it out in the open or not, did I have...
I think they said he didn't, but they said it was negligent because the kid just had access to it. And like it won't locked up somewhere, so where you couldn't just get it when he wanted.
Do we lock
so they're saying like that's the parents' fault.
I ain't locked no cereal up and my kid ate it, right?
Well, cereal ain't gonna do that to the school.
I'm saying, though. I'm just saying, I ain't talking about the effect. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think the fact is a lethal weapon. I think it's interesting because we talking about the South, especially in Georgia. It's not an uncommon thing for parents to buy their kids guns.
Yeah, you're right.
whether it's for hunting or just because you just want your kid to, you know what I'm saying?
I got my
Your kid being brought up around guns. So
say down south, even VA.
Yeah.
Virginia, the top of the south, but
yeah, all that. Like people in the south be having guns.
I'm from Baltimore, but my family from Virginia. So
Yeah.
when I got here, I got to learn about like niggas owning guns.
It's a regular thing.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's
Going
like
in the backyard and shoot. So like, yeah, you right, bro.
So it's like a southern cultural thing where it's like, I'm sure people in other parts of the country are looking at it like, damn, where you buying a 14-year-old a gun? But it's like, that's kind of the norm for kids in the south.
That's literally when I got mine.
Yeah.
My first rifle, that's when I got mine.
So it's like, I ain't mad at it as far as that, but so it's kind of sticky, but should you have had it locked up? Should the kid just have full access to this gun whenever they want?
Nah, hell
being
no.
a minor?
No. That didn't
I don't condone in locking up firearms.
You see, you don't condone it?
No.
Why is that?
Locking it up? What the fuck I bought this bitch for? To lock it up?
If you got younger kids in the house that can have access to it, I can see that being a problem.
Yeah, all of that's done through teaching. Like, I mean, I grew up around guns. Like I said, it's just a prevalent thing in the South anyway.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't nothing for me to walk, you know, in my parents' crib, my dad's house, and there's guns on the table, whatever. It's just...
Right.
You understood from
So
very
you don't
young
think
age
that's
that
negligent for having minors around guns?
No, I mean, I was racking shotguns at 7. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, my dad was teaching me about guns. You know what I'm saying? And like
so you think
the power
it's different
of the gun.
if you're teaching the kids
It's
about the gun?
You gotta educate them about it. If you're gonna lay it around the house, you can't just say, "Oh, don't touch it." It's why don't you touch it?
A kid gonna want to touch it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show it like this got power to it and why. You know what I'm saying? These are the only reasons why we use them for X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. So I think it's just proper education, but I think it's stupid to lock away a gun.
Yeah, because
ultimately, unless it's something that's like, I mean, that devastating as like, okay, this is literally only for emergency purposes only, but like,
yeah, we're talking about an assault rifle
readily
too,
available.
We ain't talking about just like a pistol. We're talking about an actual assault rifle that was left freely.
But I mean, what I got this bitch for? I ain't get this motherfucker to be locked up in a safe, bro. I mean, I got this, so if anything happened, I can grab it immediately.
Right.
I mean, this is for protection.
I mean, it would have been celebrated if it was a different scenario. And what I mean by celebrated is...
like somebody was coming in the crib.
Exactly.
And the kid grabbed it.
And the kid grabbed it to save the parents' life.
Right.
What would have been said? Would you have been trying to lock the parent up then? No, you wouldn't have, bro.
Why not?
It's just because the kid put other people in danger in a school... And
that has
they
to
had
come
to
into
make
play, though,
somebody answer for it because the kid couldn't just make the kid look like the bad one. Like that shit, society now getting soft, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it can turn to a slippery slope real fast if we're gonna start locking up the parents for what the kid
we gotta
does.
start holding people accountable like parents held up. I got my ass whooped so many times, bro, for doing the wrong shit, touching the wrong shit, like, bro, and didn't touch it no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, so like to go to that extreme, bro, that kid must have been thinking about some shit. I don't know.
Well, I think the parents should be held accountable to a standpoint of
I feel you. I feel that.
You should have been knowing something going on with your child, because don't no shit just happen where this nigga starts shooting up a school. Like, it had to be some telltale signs that's been going on.
14 years old?
Something was off with it.
Yeah, something was off, and you ain't take the corrective actions or seek the necessary help.
Do I work all day?
I mean, I get it.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
do I though? Or do I, like, is my kid...
It's still it's your responsibility to have a relationship with your child and have an understanding of, like, especially if y'all living in the same household together and shit. Like, you should know that something ain't right to where this motherfucker thinking, not even that you thinking like, oh, he gonna shoot up a school. Maybe that never even crossed your mind. But something won't right, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't had the conversation early enough with them. So that just tells me, that speaks to like how deep their relationship is. Or you know, maybe not at all. It might be non-existent.
Even that is gray. Even that is still gray, to where it's still like, there's nothing tangible to this where you can say this is the parent's fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, oh yeah, this
I'm
is
gonna
that
give
deal.
you
You gotta do
15
this.
blickums,
It's
like, bro.
dog.
No, I ain't saying that he deserved years,
Yeah.
but you
That's
accountable
crazy.
to a certain
Yes.
extent.
That's
though,
what I
you know
feel.
saying?
To an extent.
To a certain extent.
15
for sure.
years.
That's
It's like
crazy,
like
bro. You
nuts.
damn near said I drove.
Yeah,
him
you might
down there.
as well did it yourself.
Did I drive him? Did I drive him?
You might have been
Damn,
right there with him
like,
at the
what's
school.
going on? But
'cause
yeah, I
15
get
is
it
crazy.
though, bro. You gotta hold the parents accountable. You gotta have them talks with your kids to see where they mindset at, man, so they won't go ahead and But at the end of the day, though, man, today's 14-year-old is way more slicker than the 2004 14-year-old. Or come on now, like they figuring out shit quicker. They learning how to play along. Yeah, I'm good, Dad. Yeah, had a great day in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dad might be like, okay, ain't nothing wrong with this nigga. You
He out
what
here
I'm
a
saying?
terror
Like,
in
he
the school.
good.
He going
Whole time he going to school the next day with that, and tomorrow he gonna shoot everything up. You know?
Yeah.
So, but you right though, bro. You gotta have that relationship with your kids and understand when
Where they
something
head at.
off. Like, hold on, bro. You think I'm slick? Like, I seen that little step you just.
Well,
We did all the
I'm
tricks that
saying,
they trying
like,
to do.
Yeah, and then, oftentimes it's like as they get older, you kind of like ease up. Like you ain't like you have that separation.
Yeah.
Of course, they're gonna have that they idle time, and you want them to grow and stuff like that. But at the same time, like as parents, we do gotta be nosy on our children and shit.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
'Cause it's
yeah.
like,
My mother checked my room every day I
it's shit
left.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Every
It's shit like
day
that.
I left,
because you never know what
kids
they
gonna hide
could be
some
getting
stuff.
into.
They
on
gonna
some shit
fucking
where
hide some
They
shit.
just might not understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just might be something that they involved in because peer pressure. Like people don't understand. Like regardless of what you telling your child in the house, their peers gonna have
More
a bigger
influence on
impact
them.
on them and more influence on them.
Because they around them more.
They around them more in
Yeah.
school and stuff like that. Like regardless of what you preach, like eventually, they got to live up to those social standards of whatever that's set in those environments. So that becomes them. So yeah.
a balance.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. It's like it really don't matter what you talk about in your household or what you preach. Like this nigga gonna do what he kind of want to do. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's like they gonna learn them lessons sometimes the hard way, and you got to be okay with that too.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
No,
That's
that's
tough.
definitely a fact.
I will say, as having an older kid now, about to start college, these high school years was probably the hardest years of raising her, for sure. Because there's just a lot more things you're dealing with that, of course, I hadn't done before. I had done before as like being a kid going through them, but I hadn't been a parent in a situation.
Right.
And having her go through, like, so it's tough. You just got, especially in this generation or whatever's going on right now, you just got to deal with things differently. It's some up and downs.
Oh, for sure.
It's a tough road a
No
little
doubt.
bit. But figure it out, make it happen.
Nah, for real.
That was all that was on the topic board. Anything else anybody got on their mind, want to get off their chest, want to let the people know before we get up out of here. How we feeling?
Yeah, man. I mean,
It's almost football time.
You ain't afraid to be different. I mean, you can't be afraid to be different. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah.
For the younger guys, man. You don't gotta put a suit on or be a businessman or whatever. You can do other things, man. So that's what I'm on. That's what it is, man.
Go ahead and get it.
Go get it.
You want to go get it.
Be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable,
What's going on
man.
this week? It's August now.
But Ravens all
Stuff
day, though. That's
starting
what
up.
I'm going to say, man.
Ravens all day.
Zay
He a Lamar
Flowers,
fan, too.
Lamar,
Oh, for sure.
Steelers fan that love Lamar.
That's my
crazy.
favorite quarterback in the league.
Don't make no sense, right?
I like that about you, bro.
I mean, look, I don't have no bias when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
You might. I don't really have that. I call it 1-on-1.
I mean, I'll hold down my team. I mean, I like other quarterbacks, but I ain't gonna be like, oh, Josh Allen, he's still out.
Lamar Jackson was my favorite player in college.
It's
It ain't gonna
Patriots,
change just because he went to the Ravens. Now, I mean, do I want to see him beat the Steelers? Not necessarily. I don't want to see that. But at the same time, I'm like, shit, y'all should have drafted the dude.
Let me ask y'all one question real quick before we get.
Where we at?
Who out of all the teams in the NBA right now, if no more trades was to happen, players coming back, with the duos that we got, everybody that's been traded, y'all know who been traded.
We ain't got no duo no more.
Melo Ball over there with Ant, to Van Fleet coming back with KD.
They a duo now?
Shit, they gonna be considered one.
Okay.
You better believe it.
All right.
To Kawhi going back to Toronto if that situation happened with him being investigated.
Giannis and Bam.
Giannis and Bam. We already know what Philly going to at least try to do.
They got too much.
Who y'all think, like, what y'all got going on? Who coming out this year?
For the East, I'm trying not to be biased. I like my boys, but I think New York gonna be in the mix again.
For the finals?
Yeah, New York. They just play too good with each other, and they just gonna get better with their chemistry every year.
Right.
So they gonna be in that top 3 range of the East. I don't want to say Philly. I feel like Philly ain't gonna work out for some reason. I feel like injuries gonna get the best of Philly, and it's gonna end up being like Jaylen Brown's team somehow. Like, because I think LeBron and Embiid gonna deal with some injuries all year. I don't think that he gonna really work out here because I don't even know who they guards is.
Yeah, who gonna shoot the
Just
ball?
Hardaway Jr. just got
Who gonna
traded
shoot the
over
ball?
there. They giving him the floor like his father had. So think about that. He wearing number 10 like his father. They letting him wear his father's number.
You know the guards is in the East. Ain't nobody worry about Tim Hardaway.
Shit, you got what's her name too that just asked Tony Allen and Gary Payton on how they can be a defensive guard.
Who?
Davion Mitchell, who was like that.
Yeah, he that guard.
Stop playing. He just got invited to Greece with Giannis, man.
I don't think nobody's scared of Davion either.
Lunch, man.
So you like the Heat? You think the Heat gonna
I'm
be
a
in
Giannis
there?
fan.
You rock with Giannis.
I was
okay.
a Bucks fan. You feel me?
All right.
I gotta go with Miami,
Giannis.
man. You know what I
Giannis
mean?
solid. He should have came to the Celtics.
Man, I think this shit, man.
In the West, I still think OKC gonna be OKC next year. I think the Spurs gonna be better.
What's the name? Just went to the Spurs too.
Somebody did go to the
Harris?
Spurs. I think it was Tobias. Tobias did sign with the Spurs.
Yeah, Tobias Harris over there
He
now.
did sign with the Spurs. Yeah, I think the Spurs and OKC gonna be in that mix again. I like to see what Minnesota do with Melo.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they gonna do.
I like to see what Minnesota do with Melo because Ant-Man been needing another guy to help him get over that threshold. He'd have been to the
You
Western
got the
Conference
Lakers with the
Finals.
all-white team, man. What you think going like Walker Kessler?
They the Mavs now, so I think they just gonna be second round and out at max. They look like to me.
You got Kyrie
They ain't got
coming
enough.
back healthy with your boy over there in Dallas. Bro, it's ready
Cooper
to get
Flag.
crazy, bro.
It's gonna be a good season. It's a good mix next year.
Give me one sorry team.
One sorry
That
team.
ain't nobody going to expect to be sorry.
Ain't nobody gonna expect to be sorry. I'm trying to think of the teams that was in the bottom last year.
Shit, Charlotte, Phoenix.
Charlotte gonna be bad.
For sure.
Bulls gonna be bad.
The Bulls, I don't know. They just got that pick. That guard they got, Caleb Wilson.
Oh, my boy Caleb from UNC. He nice. He is nice. I like him.
And they just got a trade, too.
He ain't gonna
They
be
just
like
got-
that
what's
this
his
year,
name?
though.
He's still gonna be a rookie though. I don't see him making
Right.
doing nothing crazy for him this year.
They got your boy from
Bottom
Brooklyn
team?
Nets.
Who?
The center from Brooklyn Nets. That was blocking everybody's shit.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name right now. I know you're talking about.
Me either.
Let's see, man. Let's see these teams real quick. Who was at the bottom? Oh, Wizards. I think the Wizards
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
the
good.
Wizards gonna be that.
I think the Wizards gonna be good this year.
I forgot all about them,
The
bro.
Wizards got a nice team. They just drafted him, AJ DeBanster. AJ DeBanster, he nice.
They got Alex Slaw.
I think the Wizards gonna be pretty good. Wizards got some guys. They got Trae Young.
Crazy as shit, man.
They got a nice young team.
They
They
got
had
Chris
guys
Middleton
before.
over there.
Nah, not like this. They got a nice young team right now. I can see the Wizards making some noise.
buying.
I don't know if they're necessarily gonna make the
This
playoffs.
is top 5 in East.
They could probably make a play in though.
I ain't buying.
Wizards top 5.
Who else?
Nah.
The
not
Cavaliers
in
gonna
the
be
East.
sorry this year.
Why you think that?
Why
They was
wouldn't
in the Western Conference Finals this past year.
So why? Tell me why? Who? When shit shaking up how it is, who they gonna get past?
I ain't saying they gonna go. They gonna go win a
Orlando?
chip.
Ain't nobody talked about Orlando.
I like Orlando.
I love Orlando.
I like Ben
bro.
Carroll.
You feel me?
Yeah,
I think Boston ain't gonna be
Philly.
that good this year.
We still gonna be in top 4. We gonna be good. We was
I say top 6.
second in the East with no Tatum all year.
But y'all had Jaylen Brown.
Yeah,
That nigga was doing
he
unbelievable
was.
shit.
Shout out to him. I think Tatum can hold us down the same way.
Man.
We'll see it.
Yeah.
New York, Detroit, they was number 1 last year. They went out early.
That's gonna be my top 2 team.
I like Detroit. Detroit got figured out in the playoffs, though. They got a nice young team, too. What, Cade Cunningham?
Yeah, Cade.
He a beast.
He like that.
I think right now, Cade Cunningham, but at least a top 5 point guard in the league right now.
Yeah, if not, top
Cade
3.
Cunningham, not nasty.
Top 3 young guards.
I can't wait to see it, though.
Got it.
Can't wait to see it. Anything else on the docket we missed? What you got going on in the future, man? What's next? So you just had a school drive this past recently, didn't you?
Trying to get these NFL players to involved, man. Got Logan and Chris Cook agreeing to be a part of some things that I'm doing. So reaching out to Rashad Jennings.
Well,
Trying to
Rashad always doing something in the city, in the area.
Yeah. So my mentor is his mentor in faith.
Word.
So my mentor for what I'm doing is his mentor for
Oh,
church.
that's dope.
So
Yeah.
trying to put
Them
that
relationships,
together,
them
man.
connections.
Yeah.
Gotta make them happen.
Yeah, so
That sound good.
we trying to stay involved, man. And I'm on this youth voting program too as well.
Word.
I'm a co-founder of that with my guy Mitch William Smith Jr. on Facebook. Y'all probably be seeing him go live a lot. Brother with a kufi on. But yeah, man, he do a lot of public speaking and mentoring, and he real voter informed in that world. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that political
Yeah,
world. So
yeah.
trying to get somebody like me on board who more community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people that listen to him,
It's
of course,
like,
yeah.
You know, so definitely doing that. Got some things. We got some meetings coming up this week at Lynchburg College. I'm on the alumni. Well, I guess I'm probably the top person that's creating the alumni list for VUL.
Mm.
Trying to
Talking
get
about
that
VUL
together.
earlier.
Yeah,
HBCU.
man. Yeah, they just got recognized, so now they trying to reach out to all alumni. You know, I was a part of that first inaugural team that they had in like 70 years.
Mm.
They ain't have a basketball team since like what? 1955, 58 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So 2013, I was a part of that first team. I was on the first city poster.
That's hard.
Laquan McPaul, Rondell Dews, Christopher Calvin.
Dudes, I remember dudes.
Yeah, Rondell Dews, he's doing some time right now, but shout out Dews, that's my guy, man. Shout out Lele and Chris. So we all coming together now to try to make VUL important. More, well, it's already important, but I guess like to extend it, because they don't really follow up with they don't have the personnel to follow up with all their people who might be.
Right.
We got Ha Davis who went to VUL, bro.
Right.
We talking about a comedian right now that, you know what I'm saying? So
He got a name for himself, so yeah.
yeah, like, you know, we got people who writing books. We got people who played for the Brooklyn Nets. So trying to get all these people together to try to
Get the word out more so. What they got had going on,
connect,
putting out here.
Try to
For
show
sure.
that importance.
For sure.
Man,
Yeah, that's dope. Good shit. Gotta keep that going.
yeah, man.
Good waves, good positive waves going.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it. Anything else? You got anything on your mind? Word? Talk to the people?
No,
They want to talk crazy to you in the comments?
No, man. Keep it up. I like it. I like it all. You know,
Keep
and
it
challenge
going.
me. It's always, new information to be learned. That's one thing when you really start your journey on knowledge is that you'll never get on top of it, man. Like once you think you know something, is more to uncover, especially when we talking, you know, from a historical perspective on things and stuff like that. You'll never know. You'll never know it all. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you weren't there for a lot of these accounts, so you know it's okay to challenge information that you hear and stuff like that. It's just a conversation. So I'm good with all of that. Yeah. Keep it coming.
I like it. I like it.
Challenge information, make it cool again, man.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's how you learn.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. Ask questions and challenge.
Other than that, like I said, I'm knee deep in
yeah, he was telling me about the
mini Mike football, man.
Yeah, coaching them young ones, 5s and 6s.
Yeah, 5 and 6s. Man.
I might be bringing some
drawing
people
up
to
plays,
you, man.
Yeah,
what you got going on, man? What's up with you, man? What's new for Mossberg?
Oh, it's this. You know, I'm trying to get my kid through college and work. Try to save some bread. It's hard to save bread, but I hate from your boy.
Get you a sponsor or something this year, ain't it?
Yeah, I need something. We're gonna try to work out something.
Right there.
Try to work out something.
Jameson or something.
Yeah, anybody want to add?
Jameson, come on,
add some sponsorships.
On,
need all that.
Make a jingle or something. Like, what's going on?
We're trying to take it out. Oh, by the way, did hit that 3,000 subscriber mark last week on YouTube. 3K.
Man, get my matter 5K.
Still growing.
My matter 5K.
You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it going. Keep the numbers rolling up. Yeah. Numbers look good. I mean, they're pretty consistent. I like it. Try to keep it going. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, like button, hype button, keep us in the algorithm. Hype it up, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, appreciate y'all tapping in with us again. Day One Podcast. We'll be back with y'all next week.
For sure. Peace out.